up guys, my name is Ricky Boada. Thank you Generation Old School for making this video. Behind me we have this 1930 Ford Model A. Craziest thing about it, it has a Honda S2000 motor. Now you're thinking, what? Honda S2000 motor? Yeah, craziest thing is revs out to 9,000 RPMs so you can rip through the gears, have some fun while you're at it. It's got the 6-speed short shifter, Willwood racing pedals. As you can see, it's got these awesome Mickey Thompson tires. Thank you Mickey Thompson for providing these tires. You guys always take care of me, and honestly they're one of the best tires I've ever had. I run them on everything. Now if you walk around the car, pretty much this thing is just wild. It came from a concept from Aaron Beck's, which is a Beck's Custom F132, and then thank you to Goomba James, he started to build. Crazy imagination on his part to put this F20C into this car. And on my end, what I've done is I've kind of just started tweaking the car and making it run better and better every time. It's not all the way there, we're about 90% there, but you know, it's a work in progress. So these old school cars, there's always something you got to do to them, which is fine. That's part of the fun. So on this side, these scoops are functional. Well, they already have the holes made over here. The radiator is going to go to the rear. They will become functional. They're already working. They're just not put to work. Back here is where the gas tank is. This opens up this way. So at the gas station, everyone's like, what the hell? It looks crazy because half of the car is off. So over here, I had to cut this off. So the exhaust was here and it became loose and it was just rattling and making nasty noises. So I just grabbed the saw and just cut it off. The reason I haven't done anything with it is because I am gonna go boost. Now probably one of the wildest things about this car, and you know, people have all types of different opinions about it, are the front tires. So some people say, oh, go skinny, but that's very traditional, and I like to be a little bit different, and I think personally it looks super badass. So up here we have 325 50s, 15s up front. As you can see, these things are wild, they're crazy. They're 13.5 inches wide back here. Over here, I did just finish installing some pretty cool custom lights. Innovative design. Thank you for the custom brackets. The rough country lights, right? So they're off-road lights. What I did is I got the blackout version. Cost the same price. The only difference is all the rivets and everything are all black. And I just ordered some 5% film on Amazon, put the 5% film on top, and now you can't see them at all unless they're on, which is awesome. I like it like that. Here in the interior, we have the Willwood racing pedals like I mentioned. The car is chopped up here, and from these scoops, leaves very little space for you to go in it, but it's, I mean, I get in fine. I have the Bluetooth speaker, because even though you can't hear it, sometimes, you know, you get to a show and you gotta just play your music. These are the lights up here, turning signals, removable steering wheel, S2000 cluster, and now the seats. These are actually the old seats from my Contender, and I mean, I had them on the boat and then I had them in the shed and they fit perfectly, believe it or not. All right, so I have been driving the car and I'm not exactly sure how dirty this is, but no, it's not that bad. I know what you're saying, I know what you're saying. No intake, there's no space whatsoever. There's, if you look here, there's probably like, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch from the pulleys to the radiator. There's, you know, nothing can fit here, and then there's no space back there. I've actually had to cut out the firewall a little bit and move the engine a little bit to make it fit better. Now the reason that this engine I think goes perfect with this car is because of the lack of space here. So there's no space here. I mean, imagine even a 2JZ, which you're thinking, oh, you know, that's an inline 6 and they're small. Well, the intake manifold comes all the way out here, or an LS motor. LS motors, even though they're short because of the cam placement, they're still very wide. So all these cars, the difference about this one is that it does have the side panels on and you can fit the hood on, and then it gets a lot of people wondering what type of motor it has. So that part's pretty cool about it. This side's already on, so we're good.
Ricky, can we take it on the right?
Let's go. Of course. Alright guys, I appreciate you coming to check out the Model A. Now I'm going to show you guys the Bronco. We're a little tight on space, so this is literally how I have to get in here every time I use it, but it's worth it. Double pump on the gas real quick, electric choke, and we're good. Alright, so this is a 1972 Ford Bronco. Right now it's a little accelerated because of the choke, but I'll make the idle come down a bit. There we go. So the car is, as you can tell, cammed out. Has 289 heads, 289 intake manifold. That's an old hot rod trick. The car actually has a 302, but it's fully built. It's got ARB lockers. Believe it or not, it has Honda Civic seats with the headrest delete. And I mean, you know, check it out as much as you want. Now I have done a lot of the modifications to this car, and honestly this one isn't perfect. So it has scratches here, scratches almost everywhere throughout the car, but it's fine. It's an old school Bronco. These things need to have some character. The ones that don't have any character, nah, I'm lying. I'm talking shit because I'd love to have one of those. But the ones that are mint are going all the way up to 100, 150. I've actually seen some on FordClassicBroncos.com for for 225, so it's crazy. But this is the one that I have and I love it, and I hope you guys do too. Alright, so I feel like we're filming a video of MTV Cribs where you're like, alright, you don't gotta get the hell out of here, but you need to go home, but you need to get the hell out of my house. I'm right out.